Yeah, for this project, this is the Thursday afternoon project. So we are this one here. We're going to prepare the background before we trace the drawing on or the subject on. So I have here a 8x10 canvas, cheap one from the dollar store. And what I did is I printed out the reference, approximately the same size. And what I'm going to do is just give it make sure that I know where the edge is, because all I need is this to be painted as a background. Make sure that this is done, this part is done, because it's very hard to go around, trace this, and then go around it and have a really smooth sky. So what we'll do is that we finish the sky, we make sure it's done, and then we'll come and trace this on top. So we end up with something like this. Okay, so this will become easier. Then all we have to deal with is the front and the background is done, especially this part. This is the part that's done. That's it. The rest doesn't matter. Okay, so for that, I just made sure that I know where the edge is of where the sea is. The sky is right there. Approximately the building's right there. It starts from here. So I do have like a rectangle or square where this is important. Other than that, it doesn't matter. So now I have a kind of a wide brush. And this is again the cheap one, soft for blending. I have titanium white, titanium buff, and cerulean blue. That's it. That's all we're going to use for today for this. So we have to do this. It's better if we do it before Thursday, so we can at least start painting on Thursday. So I'm going to dip my brush in water, take white, titanium buff. So it's like an off-white, light off-white color. I'll come here, start from the left. It's quite watery right now. Not very much. It's not dripping, but it's not, you can hardly see the titanium buff in here, but there is a bit of a yellow in here. So this is good, excellent, wonderful, because it's not, the color is not too dry, so it works very well. Now I'm going to do the same. Now we'll start introducing into the same colors I've been using some of the blue, but the blue has to be a soft light blue, cerulean blue. Make sure it's, and I'm going to come here and start introducing this color softly. Now you see I have kind of a an edge, and it's like a sharp edge right now with the blue meeting the titanium buff and white. This is where this comes in. And voila, beautiful. Now continue with the blue. And like I said, this is, I know for sure this is where the building's going to be. So, and the sea is kind of right here. So down here, this is going to be a stronger blue, right there, right there. No, that's okay, just continue. But at least I know that it's going to be there. And now all I have to do is blend, blend softly. My touch, my pressure on that on the canvas is not heavy. So my brush is light. My brush stroke is light. The brush is not digging into the canvas. Now, like I said, this part here is not important, but let's just kind of get it kind of nice and clean, and take this back, make sure that. And I got this smooth transition here because both colors were wet at the same time. So it's not like I'm going to take a bit more of white, titanium buff, and just do that again one more time. Mix them. Come here. It's still wet. It's awesome. Still wet. It's blending in very nicely. I didn't start here. I don't have to. This is done. This is good. I'm just going to go over it a bit, but it's done. And just because we're working with white and titanium buff, it's easy. And there. Done. You might need to do it one more time. When the paint dries, it might look a bit kind of choppy. So if you find that you need to do it one more time, go for it. I'm just gonna, whatever's left over here, paint, just put it in. Just paint the whole thing in cerulean blue. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna paint over that, but this way, I'm not wasting the paint. There. Okay. Now, I think I need, and I have the same drawing on transparent paper. So what I'm going to do is just kind of lay it down there like that. And that will give me a good idea. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Yes, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, the rest, whatever I have to deal with in the back, clouds here, stronger sea blue here, that's no problem. There's no blending in there. But the part where I have to blend to make a sky, it's done. So, and then all I have to do is wait for it to dry, and then I can transfer my drawing over, and I don't have to deal with the background where the sky is. It's done. And all I have to do is just slide my transfer paper or black transfer paper, put it underneath, and just trace. And that's it. It's done. That's perfect. There.